What's stopping you from becoming a Catholic? Hey guys, Laura here from What Laura Likes. This video is totally impromptu. I actually had another video planned, but after a recent conversation I had with somebody I know, I started thinking about all the people I know who would be great Catholics, like who would really enjoy Catholicism, but something is stopping them, and I don't know what it is, but I thought it would be an interesting idea to create a video that was a jumping off point for having a discussion about what is stopping you from becoming a Catholic. If you may or may not know that Call to Communion on EWTN is one of my absolute favorite radio shows. It's for Protestants, agnostics, atheists, anyone who has a question about the Catholic Church but isn't a Catholic, and they call in and they ask their questions, and Dr. David Andrews answers. But as someone who wants to be able to answer those questions as well as learn more about my faith, I listen to the show, and it's amazing. And their tagline is, you know, what is stopping you from becoming a Catholic? And so I want to have this discussion here on my channel. I don't know if this is going to turn into a series or if this is just going to turn into a really good discussion in the comments, but either way, let's have that conversation. So when I think people probably are wondering, like, why do you care so much? Why do you want everyone to be Catholic? Like, let everyone just do their own thing. Let Protestants be Protestants, you know, agnostics be agnostics, whatever, you do you. Well, the thing is that Catholicism brings me a lot of joy. And it's not about salvation. I do think that the Catholic Church is the straightest path to salvation. I think that, you know, studying the saints and taking the sacraments and all those things really do help, you know, foster your relationship with Jesus towards eternity. However, I love what I heard a priest say one day on EWTN radio. He said that he doesn't want everyone to become Catholic for salvation. I mean, that's part of it, but really it's more about the joy that they will encounter. That Catholicism brings them, in his opinion and in mine, brings the most peace and joy to this life here on earth. Now, does that mean that Catholicism is easy? No. Does it mean that you won't suffer? Of course not. And does it mean you're gonna be happy all the time? No. But let's talk about the difference between happiness and joy, because Matthew Kelly actually has a book. It's all about how we don't chase happiness, because happiness is actually contingent on some kind of situation, whether it's that promotion or that raise or finding out you're pregnant or moving to the house you want or, you know, seeing your loved one after a long time. I mean, all those things, all those moments, all those conditions bring happiness. But joy is actually the ability to maintain joy in times of struggle, in times of persecution, in times of suffering. And that joy is a joy that goes beyond this realm of this world we live in. It goes into the eternal, it goes into the supernatural, it goes into the mystic. It's this joy that we know that Jesus Christ loves us, that we know that we have a one-on-one relationship with him. It is as if no one else exists but you and Jesus. That's how he loves you. And similarly, it's a way, you know, in the imperfect way that we love our children, God's love for us is perfect in that way. And there is such a joy and peace when you hand over your life to God, and it's no longer about your will. Obviously, I believe that the Catholic Church is the fullness of truth, and I want everyone else to experience that fullness of truth as well. Not only in the sacraments and the beauty, like in the other videos I've talked about, but I'll link a bunch of videos down below that kind of had to do with either questions Protestants have had or, you know, entering the church, what that looks like. But it's really about turning over our will, or my will, and fully embracing the church and how they have defined living an ordered life, defined living a moral life, a proper life. And so when you fully find that and you embrace that and you really figure out what our purpose here on earth is for, there is an undisturbable joy in that no one can take away. That doesn't mean I walk around happy all the time. You know, I have suffering, but even suffering, the church has an answer for that, to, you know, give it up to God, you know, to align your suffering with his on the cross. And if that's a question, if you don't understand how that works, you know, ask it. So I just want this video to be a launching off point. If there's enough people who have the same question or the same reasons why they don't want to become Catholic, I'll make another video addressing it. Or I will find another YouTuber video. And you guys, if you are fellow YouTubers and you're watching this video, please link your videos below to specific people's questions. Dialogue, make your own videos. I want us to just help others. You should never feel bad about dropping a video in my comments that promotes your channel. The more the merrier. I really hope people answer this question. I hope they tell me in a kind way why, you know, they haven't taken that step into Catholicism yet. Like, what's that hurdle that's keeping you from taking that step? And then let's talk, and then I will do my best to like research and come up with answers. I think that's all I want to say in this video. I'm really curious to see if anyone will take me up on this. So if you like this kind of thing, I have a ton of videos on Catholicism as well as minimalism, homeschooling, and a couple other like husband chats and things like that. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, please subscribe if you're new. Like this video if you did. And I just want to reiterate, let's please stay kind in the comments. This is not an opportunity to bash on the Catholic Church. That's not constructive. But if you have a genuine issue with the Pope, or if you have a genuine issue with see, I don't know, I'm a cradle Catholic, so it all makes sense to me. But if for some reason something is holding you up, or if you just have a hard time with Jesus, like there are books that will help you get past that. You are worth so much more than the ant that's making that anthill. Like, God loves you. You were made in the image and likeness of God. Don't ever like forget that, and don't ever think that you're any less so. Chesterton's book, The Everlasting Man, completely addresses this, but there's other books as well. So anyway, you guys, God bless, and I hope this made sense, and I'll see you in the comments.